Eminem.K.Wits. You can find me on any platform. I'm streaming everywhere. Just put in MK Wits. I'm the one and only. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. Repping the DMV. Originally from Virginia. Made my way to Maryland. You know, where I've rooted myself and met these lovely folk out here. You know what I'm saying? Repping Faded Green all day, every day.
Faded Green, man. Shout out Faded Green, man. What is like being locked in with such a dope platform and a dope label?
You know what? It's actually very comforting. It's a nice feeling to know that I have someone on my side that's there to support me and really like there to guide me, but also like give me my own voice in everything that I do, and make sure that I know I have my own voice in what I do, that like this is my choice. I really get to make the decisions here. So like she's just very knowledgeable, you know what I'm saying? So I'm very thankful to have someone that's so experienced to have my back for real in this game. It's a deep one. So MK Wits is Mystic Cryptic Wits. I started off as
I thought you would start rapping. Shit. Mystic. Well, hold up. Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
You see what I'm saying? That rhythm and blues is in there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, I started off as Cryptic. And it's an acronym, Kill Rap for Perfect Tact, one Kismet, which is fate, you know what I'm saying? So I thought that'd be a little too complicated for people. So I would freestyle and shit all the time, and then like I just was rapping, Mystic Cryptic Wits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I kept hitting that shit. So I was like, you know what, Mystic Cryptic Wits, I am mystic with the crypticness of my wits, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
oh shit, okay.
yeah, you know?
Man,
so
I feel
that's why
that.
I am MK Wits today.
Man.
Yes.
And you been doing music how long, taking it serious?
Yeah, for like the last like 6-7 years.
Okay.
I've been putting myself out there in the studio. You know, I do a lot of shows in DC. Now venturing out, so thankful to be here in Houston right now.
Shout out to Houston, man.
Shout out Houston for real.
I gotta ask you, man. You from DC, Virginia, by the way, man. Is it dangerous as an artist, or do artists do too much? Rappers do too much. Excuse me.
Is it dangerous, or do rappers do too much?
Yeah.
I mean, it can be. I think people do too much, honestly. That's what it comes down to, because we have all the control over ourselves, and the way that I come into a place or anywhere that I am, like I'm elevated, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel protected. I believe in my protection, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not here to start no drama, and I don't want nobody coming around me with that shit. But some people do just have that energy where they want to come in and they want to start some shit. So people do too much. It's that simple. You don't have to do all that. It could really be smooth transactions all the way. It's all love. That's what I be trying to put out. It's positive energy and love. Like that's
for real.
Peace and love, yes.
Man, for real. Backstreets with Coach shit, man. Dream collabo. Anybody dead or alive you want to work with?
Dead or alive? You said dead or alive, so I honestly have to go like Mac. He was the first one that came to mind. Miller. Yes.
Oh.
I really fuck with him. He was a great guy. I'll also do like a collab with Chris Brown. I can't leave him out for real. And like if I could get in the studio with Eminem, I know he's like tightly sealed up and all that shit. That was always a dream of mine though, like to be working with Eminem. That would be.
Why Eminem? I know you told me off camera.
It's just how lyrical he is. I just like really appreciate that shit. Like there's tons of other artists, believe me, that are lyrical and shit. Like Mick Jenkins, forgive me, just came to mind. Like he's definitely dope as shit too. But like I appreciate people who have a message, like not just like a derogatory message or drug emphasized message, you know what I'm saying? Like even if it's just your backstory, you telling your history and shit, but you do that shit so well, like Kendrick, like J. Cole, even Jay-Z, like Nas, you know what I'm saying? Like the greats, you know what I'm saying? Like be real with your shit, you know what I'm saying? Like don't just put clout. I don't really listen to clout music.
I feel
that way.
What is like working with the homie Shifty? I see you was on her project a lot, and y'all collabing, making some dope shit, man. Talk about a few of the tracks y'all got out.
Yeah, man. So on her latest project, the Alien mixtape, shout out Shift. Like we did 2 projects. One's Just So Toxic, and the other is Pandora's Box. Both 2 different vibes for sure. But both very powerful. That Pandora's Box shit, that was like you inspired me when you gave me the feedback on that shift. So like I appreciate you for that, to like help me elevate more in that direction. But also just so Toxic don't like, it's all about tapping in with her. She's really real about her music, you know what I'm saying? So it's good to be,
and her knowledge,
collaborating and in cahoots with somebody who's like, you know what I'm saying, very intimate with who they are as an artist. You know what I'm saying? It's real love there. I
feel you. You've been an artist for a good amount of time, so you got to get the streets some advice. What's one thing you'll tell these artists in the streets?
One thing that I would say is focus on you. Don't be focused on what everyone else is doing. Don't try to emulate what other people are doing, but be confident in like what you bring to the table. And when I first started, like I come with such a different vibe to DC. Like DC it's got a sound, especially in like the hip hop artists and the underground. So like I came with this like smooth shit, and then people, you know, they ain't really know what's this. So like when I would be performing, you don't see too many people move. But then after I get off stage and shit, they be like, oh my god, like that shit was so lit, I was so tapped in, It's like positive feedback. So like you don't always know that they're with you. Sometimes they are more than you think. So like don't be too focused on what's happening outside. Just be pure at heart of what you're doing, and be you all the way through and through, and just keep going. Like be consistent, and for real, just give it your all. If that's what you're into, that's what you gotta be about.
That way, what was The Escape about?
The Escape, that is a single where I was just really depressed. I was very, very depressed. It's like that's my, it's like almost a suicide letter if you think about it, if you really listen to it. But I just tell myself like to keep going, and it's like I reverse it around to give that positivity of what you have to keep to escape the depression, you know.
Damn, that's dope. So is your music like therapy, like getting in the studio and all that great shit? Or
some of it, yeah, for sure. I definitely, whenever I'm creating or when I'm writing a song, I'm usually in a mood. So you know what I'm saying, like whatever, like. But that's all I got in this world, right? Like constantly and every day. So I gotta give what I got.
No, that's for shit. So why do artists like us, man, we don't stick together?
It's probably a narcissistic thing where some people don't want to share their shine. They don't want or feel like comfortable enough coming together with someone who they may think could outshine them. You know what I'm saying? And things of that nature, I think is a big part of it. Or maybe they just don't feel confident enough to connect with other people.
And that's what keeps us at last place.
Give you another option, but I doubt that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely like envy and greed.
Damn. Yeah. Backstreet cold shit. What else dropping this year that we can expect?
I actually do have an EP coming out. It is called Love Absorbing Frequencies. That's dropping May 13th. I got a little release party happening out in DC. If y'all happen to come out, you can tap in and follow me on IG at the real m.k.wits. You know what I'm saying? It'll give you a taste of my vibes. I got some other projects. It's already streaming on all platforms, like Leaking and Freaking. That was one of the first projects that I did drop, and a lot of singles that follow that. And I also previously dropped Elusive Fantasies. That was my last EP.
Is it paying off for you, being that you've been doing it for a minute?
It takes some time.
That way.
Investment takes time.
That way.
So you gotta be consistent with your investments and make smart investments. I haven't made the best investments, I can't say all the way, but you live and you learn. So from here, I do expect to see a better return.
Man, Backstreet's some cold shit, man. Send the people you want to send some love to, some shout outs to.
For sure, shout out moms, shout out my sis, E-Bandit, shout out all my family, Fade Degree and again, Shifty, Kyra Dallas out here, we in Houston, shout out all my family for real, like love to everybody, shout out to DMV, all my supporters, anybody who's out here just spreading love, shout out all the positivity, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real. What songs you performing tonight?
Yeah, tonight I'm gonna give a little taste of what's coming for the EP. So I'll be doing a song called Trippin', and then we gonna turn it up with something. Who knows? It might be Timber or it might be Hallelujah. We just see what the vibe is.
Hallelujah, okay.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Yeah.
Talk about Hallelujah a little bit real quick.
Hallelujah sound like some spiritual shit, which for me it is. That's my like play on spiritualism, really. But it's about getting high and smoking that weed, that ganja, you know, that marijuana. It's a smoker song. So if you smoke, you know, you really into that shit, then listen to Hallelujah. Just vibe out to that shit. Bro, make sure you got one roll because you're gonna want to get high to this one. You know what I'm saying? Get high tonight, baby.
Man, Backstreet's the cold shit, man. I want to see that tonight, man. It's going down. H-Town, DMV, man. For shit show, man. What's that? YouTube, IG, Facebook, whatever you got. Snap, TikTok. It don't matter.
Everything. I mean, if you just put in MK or M.K. Wits, WITS, you shall find me. I will be there. I'm the only MK Wits.
Man, MK Wits on the back streets. Anything other than music, modeling, acting?
I mean, I do visual art and like digital art, so things of that nature, like painting, I do. But outside of that, I haven't gotten into my modeling yet. But if you like what you see, baby, you know what I'm saying? I could work it on.
We gotta get that green light, man. It's time to get that going, man.
Gotta get out there.
Nah, cause there be a lot of brands, especially
business.
clothing brands. I know y'all got that type of shit back home. Independent brands, they be needing a lot of people just to take pictures and shit. So that'll be a good look, man. Make sure y'all go tap the fuck in on the IG, and she does follow back, man. Y'all artists, if y'all want features, do you do a lot of features with artists, or are you selective?
Yo, I mean, I have to be selective.
Right. Okay.
I have a reputation. So. But I am open for features.
Okay.
Don't hate me.
Man.
Don't hit you back.
Man, he used to tap the fuck in, man. If she like what she hear, man, she'll y'all that price, man. But they here, man, this weekend is going down, man. DMV to the H, man.